It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we have got a ton of new cards to talk about in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. We've got so many cards that I can barely see the positions on these cards. It is that crazy. It is that ridiculous. Now, before we dive any further into that, if you guys are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 120,000 subscribers. You guys can see the new next set added to my team. Obviously, we got an Invincible, a Wemby. We do get a next Wemby as well. You guys can see the other Invincibles: Cade Cunningham, Mobley, Jabari Smith Jr., where I think it could be really good. Jalen Williams, Walker Kessler. And the end game tomorrow being Paolo Banchero, who probably is going to get all of the best SIGs and all of the best animations. Now, here's the deal, okay? Here's ultimately the deal with a lot of these new cards. A lot of the rookies, it's going to come down to SIG. So I can't really sit here and talk to you guys too much about, what type of players they're going to be. We've kind of already broke down, like a guy like Brandon Miller, 6'9", has shooting guard eligibility. Probably will be really solid in my team, right? It's that simple. It's that easy. Now, Jarace Walker, small forward eligibility. He's 6'8". Could be pretty solid in general, again, depending on SIG, stuff like that. But let's be honest, 6'8" at the 3 isn't too crazy. Cason Wallace, I should say, 6'4" at the point guard position. I mean, he's okay, right? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and gas him, but as 6'4", I don't really know. What people are excited about are the Thompson twins, right? Amen Thompson does look like he gets point guard eligibility. Do believe he is 6'6". Cam Whitmore 6'6". Gradey 6', maybe Gradey is 6'8". I don't really know exactly. But even Whitmore, is small forward shooting guard. So a lot of these cards don't have that point guard eligibility. And again, at this stage, if you do not have point guard eligibility, how good truly are you? Now, one thing I'm a little bit confused about, right? Obviously, Anthony Black should be pretty good 6'7" point guard. Where is the man with the plan, right? I mean, this graphic, I didn't even realize it right away. I'm confused, right? You see all of these guys. Where is Scoot? Is Scoot not coming tomorrow? Do they not have his rights? Is there something wrong there? Because I do not see Scoot at all anywheres. Now, I'm not going to be super excited about Scoot anyways because he's only, 6'1", 6'2"? Like, that doesn't get me excited. But yeah, that is something that is very interesting in general. So, I mean, that is something that I'm interested in, right? Because I was fully expecting to get a good Scoot card. But here's the deal, right? Cason Wallace, Keyonte George, they're only 6'4". Amen Thompson, I think, is 6'6", could be good. Hopefully the Thompson twins get good releases. Anthony Black, 6'7" point guard. He's one of the cards I'm most excited about come tomorrow, right? 6'7" point guard. Should be able to compete with some other guys. Gradey is 6'8". He has potential definitely at that shooting guard position. Cam Whitmore solid as well. Brandon Miller 6'9", shooting guard, should be really solid. Again, all of them depends on their SIGs, on their releases. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about those other rookies. Let's talk about Jabari Smith Jr., who already is going to have a good release. I feel like Jabari Smith Jr. has had good releases in the past. He's long, he's lengthy, small forward eligibility, invincible card. I think the card is going to be really solid in my team. Now again, is it going to be anything compared to Wemby? Probably not. Okay, it's that simple, that easy. Wemby is just going to be too ridiculous in that type of sense. Jabari Smith Jr. probably going to be really solid in my team. Mobley, man, depending on his release, could be good. If Mobley does get a better release, I really like his player build, so that would probably make him pretty good in my team. If he doesn't get a new release, I still don't mind the card. I still think the card, again, defensively is going to be solid. Probably not going to be one of the best cards in my team. Invincible Cade Cunningham. All comes down to that release. If he gets a new release, Cade Cunningham going to be up there at 6'8", maybe the best point guard in the game if he gets a new release. If he doesn't get a new release, Probably, again, basically just like his old card. He's fine, right? Because he's 6'8", gonna play good defense, decent player model. But his release just leaves a little bit to be desired. Jalen Williams, talk about a guy that needs a new release. Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams is 6'6", but he's an invincible. So if he gets a new release, new dribble 6, stuff like that, Jalen Williams could be really fun and really exciting in my team. The problem is I doubt Jalen Williams is going to get a new release. And I use Jalen Williams in a whole My League season. And trust me when I tell you guys, his release is not good. Walker Kessler, 7'1". Long, wide player build. Depends on that release, but at the power forward position, should be really, really solid at 7'1". You know, Shaq is a guy, maybe Walker Kessler is 7 feet in game. I don't really know. Shaq's another guy that's 7'1". Again, I don't think Walker Kessler is going to be better than Shaq, but just to kind of give a comparison height-wise. So, out of those invincibles in the middle, again, if they don't get any change shigs, Cade is the only guy I'm really looking at, as well as Jabari Smith Jr. The other guys are fine. Again, we'll see what their sigs are like and the releases are like. Honestly, guys, I'm not excited about any of those invincibles, to be honest. As far as the next cards, Brandon Miller is the one I'm excited about. Anthony Black, Gradey are the 3 that I'm probably most excited about. People have been hyping up the Thompson twins. Really going to depend if they do see new releases. Then we see 2 different Wembys. We see the power forward center one, which I'm going to talk about to you guys first. Power forward center Wemby. If you do not have Manute, he is a type of guy that is going to nearly be a must-have, because who knows what his height is could be. It could be anywhere really from 7'2" to 7'5". Depends what 2K wants to make him. But he's going to be able to do everything the Invincible basically can do. Just not have quite as many stats, not quite have as many badges that the Invincible one that can play small forward have. Now, I recorded a whole video talking about the Invincible Wemby coming to my team tomorrow. So after this video, if you're bored, you can go watch that one as well, because I basically talk about Wemby, what his longevity is going to be like, and some scary lineups you guys are going to see with that Invincible Wemby. The last card here is the endgame Banchero at 6'10", who is going to undoubtedly have a new release, and he needs it. Banchero's release all year long, I don't even want to sit here and say it's been horrible, but it kind of looks like a set shot, right? He doesn't really jump on it, which definitely hurts, again, as far as smooth releases in my team. But the one thing I do like about Banchero is his wide player model and player build. I feel like he's pretty, wide, which does help him out. The problem is if you have Chet, if you have Wemby, if you have any Bull, any of those guys at the 3, it's just tough to find a spot for Banchero, right? I'm not saying he can't play, because I absolutely do think he's going to be a top 5 small forward in my team. I'm just saying if you have those other small forwards in my team, it's going to be really, really tough to find a spot for Banchero. Very early ranking of each and every one of these cards. Let's do it. Small forward Wemby, obviously Invincible Wemby, number 1. Other next Wemby, number 2. Number 3, I'm going Banchero. Number 4, I'm going to go Brandon Miller. Number 5, number 5's tough. I'm going to go at number 5 with Gradey. Number 6, I'm going to go Cade Cunningham. 7, Jabari Smith Jr. 8, Anthony Black, 6'7" point guard. 9, Amen Thompson. 10, I'll go with the other Thompson. 11, I guess I'll go with, Walker Kessler. 12, Mobley. 13, Jalen Williams. Just all those invincibles. And then Whitmore. And then after Whitmore and Jarace Walker, the rest aren't really good. Cason Wallace, not super excited about, as well as Keyonte George. We'll have to see what those rookies are like. Again, it's very, very tough. Those are just my initial looks. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know which of these cards you guys are most excited about. Where is Scoop? That's my biggest question. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.